When finding scale factor, if it's an enlargement, you're going to put the large number on top. If it's a reduction, you put the small number on top. If it's perimeter, you just have to reduce the fraction, and that is your scale factor. If it's area, you have to reduce, but then you have to take the square root to find the scale factor. And if it's volume, you have to reduce, and then you have to take the cube root, and you have your scale factor. Let's work through a few of these, because basically what it is, it's the reverse of this side of the assignment. On this side of the assignment, you are applying it every time. This time, we're going to work backwards to figure out what it would have been if you were guessing and checking. But we're going to actually calculate instead of guessing and checking. So here we go. The original area is 24. So write down 24. Then it's times scale factor for area is to the what power?
Third.
Area is
second.
Very good. So you really are kind of putting an imaginary box, because that's what we're trying to find. And something raised to the second power has to give you 96 in the end. So is this an enlargement or reduction?
Enlargement.
Enlargement. So really the opposite of multiplying is? Dividing. So you would actually write the fraction 96 over 24. Then they told you to reduce. What does 96 over 24 reduce to? 4 over 1. If you want to, you can put it as that b/6 in the calculator. 96 over 24 reduces to 4, or 4 over 1. And then the last step is, because we're trying to find what squared is 4. 4 is the scale factor squared. What's the opposite of squaring? Square rooting. The square root of 4 is 2. 2 is the scale factor. Okay, let's do it again, but we're going to do it with volume. This is one of those things you see it twice, it makes sense. Step 1, what is the original volume? 8. The original volume is 8. Multiply by the scale factor. Scale factors to the what power? Third. So you're going to say times something to the third power has to give you 1,000. Now we got to work backwards. What's the opposite of multiplying? Dividing. 1,000 divided by 8. What is that going to give me? 125. Now, you have to ask yourself, what times what times what is 125? This is where you can guess and check. You can say, oh, is it 4 times 4 times 4? No, is it 5 times 5? Yay, it is 5 times 5 times 5. Or we can use a new button on the calculator. If you hit math, that's the button right underneath the seconds, and go down to the third one, you know how the opposite of squaring is square root? The opposite of cubing is cubed root. It has a 3 and then the check mark. So in the calculator, you're going to find that 3 check mark button and the cubed root of 125. Hit enter, type in 125, and then you hit enter, and it will tell you 5 is the answer. Okay, try to on your own, and then I'll show you the answers in the next video.